name's Aiden Carney.
Known online as
Turtle Boy, and is a senior editor for
TBDailyNews.com.
They call me
Dr. Turtle Boy.
It's my preferred pronoun. Daddy.
What's up, Daddy?
Journalism Jesus. A. Timothy Carney.
The one and only Turtle Boy.
Turtle Boy.
What's up, Slick?
The doctor is here.
This guy's a bad motherfucker.
That's quite the intro.
I've broken a lot of major stories. I've been doing it for about 11 years. I used to be a high school teacher.
Turtle Boy has changed a lot over the years. I was once a blogger, but now I'm much more accurately known as an award-winning journalist, a satirist, and an activist. Boom!
They're screaming your name here.
You're the crowd daddy.
Crazy.
People either love me or hate me.
Listen, Turtle, all right?
But either way, they're watching.
Don't make such fun of the criminal justice system.
Stop it. I'm never gonna stop. This fight's just getting started. Now let's get this party started. Yo, what's up, people? Happy Friday. Freaky Friday. How's everybody doing this morning? Welcome to Daytime Daddy episode number 5 here of the exposing Lauren hidden true crime, not so hidden anymore true crime. We're going to be getting more into that today, so smash that subscribe button. All right. We'll be ending a little before 12 because I got to, no eyebrows yet. The eyebrows came off yesterday. But we're going to be exposing a little more of this today. Probably going to go, got to be done right around noon because I got to start getting ready for the Halloween party. It's going to be dope. It's going to be great. Got to get my costume ready, get the brows. No brows yet. I mean, the brows were a big hit. The brows were definitely a big hit. But maybe some more. So anyway, what's also a big hit is this whole Lauren true crime thing. Because people are loving this and me included. So we are at the part now where we are up to basically where I've seen. I haven't seen anything past this part. I got up to like 7 hours and 40 minutes and then I stopped. So that's right where we're at. So we are going to be finishing up her thing today. And then we're going to be getting into the Duty Ron episode and whatchamacallit, the maybe go revisit the first 2 hours because that's where she was like getting into the crying, like just revisiting it. Because again, and people are like, oh, are you bullying this woman? Are you being mean to her? She's the bully. And I'm standing up to a bully. And, if she apologizes and says, I was actually wrong for doing this, then I will agree to that and not take it down, but stop, but as of right now, I see her as an existential threat. As that's what we watched last night in Sex Cult. We watched Grayson did a stream too. She is literally Lauren Jr. And she did a daytime stream or a stream like 5 days ago with something called Web Sleuths, some boomer lady with a bunch of trinkets and a really bad acoustics at her house. And we watched her stream because she was one of the people that was cited in the court filings and who gave a declaration in support of getting this order. For some reason, that's who she needed. She needed some other person to do that. And so I watched Grayson on there last night and holy shit, she is the same thing as Lauren. And she actually said that this TikTok is an existential threat. She called it an existential threat, which is like a threat to civilization as a whole. So I would argue that getting rid of the First Amendment is a much more existential threat than anything, because without First Amendment, we don't really have a country. We don't have free speech. We don't have rights. We don't have like the ability to petition the government or criticize people like her. And that's ultimately what she wants. So, all right. If you guys want your messages read out loud, I will take a brief kind of intermission to read Turtle Chats. You can click at the link at the top for Turtle Chat. When you do that, and I will read your messages, because obviously the chat gets busy. I can't read all the messages. So I give priority to the people that give Turtle Chat. So if you want to have your message guaranteed to be read, you can click at the link at the top for Turtle Chat. You can write whatever, say whatever, and pay whatever, and I will read that message out loud to the class. Or you can do the same on Cash App at $ Uncle Turtle Boy, and we can do it that way. All right, so let's bring this up. Let's keep going. All right.
And sexually explicit communications.
Oh, sexually explicit.
Impact on petitioners' emotional and psychological well-being, potentially including mental health treatment.
Should I put the browse back on?
Life,
you guys want the browse?
Lost employment
I'll
opportunities.
I'll put the browse back
disrupted
on.
relationships.
I'm going to play
relocated residence and altered daily routines.
Look how serious she is.
Personal relationships and intimate details respondent has used to harass or manipulate, and the financial impact and economic hurt, which I've avoided. These matters go to the core of personal dignity and privacy. They are not matters of legitimate public concern. They are. None of this that you are watching tonight is a matter of your public concern until all of a sudden I realized I don't know who's going to protect me, and I need to make all of this known. 4, media coverage would enable respondents' ongoing campaign of harassment. Respondent has demonstrated a pattern of harassing behavior, privately and publicly, despite petitioner's request not to be contacted, including threats to expose her, to burn her kingdom to the fucking ground, and to put her head on a platter. More recently, the respondent's behavior has escalated, including 6 blatant violations of the temporary protective order on September 5th through 7th, 2025, and even attempts to incite others to violence through multiple social media accounts created for the sole purpose. Media coverage would provide respondent with 1, court-sanctioned details to incorporate into defamatory posts and communications. 2, additional platforms to disseminate the harassment, news articles, social media sharing, perceived legitimacy by associating harassment with news coverage, permanent searchable internet records linking petitioner's name to these allegations, and specific quotes from petitioner's testimony to exert, mischaracterize, and weaponize. This is not speculative. This is the predictable continuation of the respondent's established, documented conduct. This court's proceedings should not become a tool for the abuser.
Ooh, strong words.
No compelling public interest justifies media attendance, but certainly the attendance of unauthenticated, unverifiable media. No compelling public interest.
So she's saying
media has not been identified.
I like how she says this. No compelling interest. I like how she reads these filings as if it's just a fact, as if the judge is rating them. This is her own lawyer rating this. Of course he's going to say whatever she's paying him to say. There's no compelling media interest. Well, I'm interested. So I think there is a compelling media interest. You are a content creator who, is literally suing someone over not suing somebody, but like trying to get somebody locked up over a fucking TikTok, and preventing that person from attending CrimeCon. It seems like you're bullying them. I'm interested. I mean, it's not up to her to decide what is a compelling interest. The kid has nothing to do with this at all. She's the one that brought her own kid into it, right? No one else is talking about the kid. This Christina person has never even mentioned the kid, right? And so, like, there's no reason for this not to be aired. And even if it was about a kid, family court law, like Kelsey Fitzsimmons' hearing was streamed yesterday. It's about a fucking kid. It's about custody of a kid, right? Sorry, it's a court. It's not private. They asked to clear the courtroom. That's on the court audio. Her lawyer asked to clear the courtroom, and the judge was like, "Nah, it's not how it works." So back to this.
Nor articulated, and cannot articulate any specific public interest that outweighs petitioner's fundamental rights to safety and privacy.
Ooh, serious.
This case does not. Does not involve public officials or government accountability. This case does not involve matters of significant public concern.
It does involve government accountability because you're asking the government to take away someone else's freedoms. Orders severely restrict your freedoms, what you're able to do. They also put you in severe jeopardy of arrest if there's any perceived violations of the order, which she thinks everything. She thinks that not only should Christina never be able to post about her on TikTok, but other people like Lori Heller and all these other women should not be able to come to her defense at all. Like that. So this is why this order is a threat. This does have a governmental interest.
For policy debate. I actually believe it does now. The fact that media in our true crime community is requesting access to civil stalking injunctions. Now that is public concern and policy debate. But my case is not.
Oh, okay. It's not. Says you.
Systematic issues requiring public oversight, allegations of judicial misconduct, or novel legal questions of widespread importance. Any general interest in court transparency or public proceedings is adequately served by 1, the public document showing that proceedings are occurring, 2, public portions of the record, case history, judgments, orders, 3, the ability of parties to discuss the outcome publicly if they choose, and 4, the resulting written order, which will be public. The presumption of openness does serve important purposes. However, none of these purposes requires permitting attendance of unauthenticated, unverifiable media at the victim's traumatic testimony in a stalking case.
Traumatic?
Moreover, stalking injunction hearings are not proceedings where public access plays a significant positive role in the process. That's Rule 4202.
Oh, sorry.
These are protected proceedings designed to safeguard victims. They are not public forums for debate. Or as I say, tools for abusers.
Tools for abusers. She's very serious.
Electronic media
Whenever she
coverage
looks in
must
the
be
camera,
prohibited.
that's when she's getting
Even
serious.
if the court were inclined to allow some media presence, which petitioner respectfully urges against, electronic media coverage must be absolutely prohibited.
Oh, why?
There are privacy rights of the victims. Requires consideration of the privacy rights of all parties and participants. Petitioners' privacy rights are at the apex of this proceeding. I agree. Electronic recording would create permanent audio-video records of traumatic testimony, enable widespread dissemination beyond those physically present, allow endless replay and sharing on social media and websites, and result in permanent searchable content associating petitioner with this matter. Harm to participant. Electronic media coverage will cause direct harm to petitioner. Severe emotional distress and re-traumatization is 1. Number 2, the chilling of full and truthful testimony. Number 3, increased vulnerability to continued stalking and harassment. Exactly. Number 4, long-term psychological impact from knowing testimony is recorded.
Ooh.
Impairment of dignity and fair administration of justice. Requiring a stalking victim to testify on camera fundamentally impairs the dignity
You're not
of
a
the proceeding
stalking
and
victim.
transforms a protective hearing into a spectacle.
It is a spectacle, and you're making it a spectacle. Like, you're not a stalking victim. Stop saying that. You're not a stalking victim. No one is stalking you. No one is following you around. The only time that you guys have had any sort of contact as far as like being in the same area is when you initiated it twice. When you went to a goddamn bar where she was at and you didn't leave, and when you went to CrimeCon in the first place and you went right out, you knew she was going to be there. She told you she was going to be there in June. You went anyway. You got tickets later on. You're following her around. You're stalking her, not vice versa. You're the one going. She's not going on your shit. She's not commenting on yours. You're going on her shit. You're reading every single TikTok she's putting out, analyzing them, taking notes. You're stalking her, lady. Stop it.
Prioritizes. This is true. This media request prioritizes media interests over victim protection.
You're not a victim.
And when we start doing that in the true crime community, we have a problem.
Oh, we have a problem.
I cannot get over this. My mind is still blown. It prioritizes. If you are going to bring media into something like a civil stalking injunction, you are prioritizing media interests and your entertainment over the actual victim protection. And it undermines the very purpose of the stalking injunction proceedings. The access to the court records must be denied. The records in this case are classified. They're private.
Classified.
Under U.S. Judicial Administration, thank goodness, on the docket, they remain private.
They're classified. What are you, the CIA? Classified? Is this weapons of mass destruction? What is she talking about? Classified? How is these classified? Did she even? What happened? Oh, did I lose the thing? Did I lose the? Hold on. I lost the video. Hold on. Where'd it go? She actually called these classified. No, that words have meanings, dear. That's not classified. Okay. Let me pull this back up. G14 classified. Thank you. Who got the what happened? What happened to this?
Private. Had I gone forward,
Imagine
they would have been open to everyone. They remain private. And that designates records in protective order and stalking injunction proceedings are private. And you know why they're private on the docket right now? Because this is a civil stalking injunction. And when someone has to file that, they're a victim that needs protection and they keep them private on the docket. You cannot see them. They're private because of what this is. And so a media request is saying, make them public for us. We want to see. We want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Make them public.
Can you believe that?
Make this
A
fearful
civil
victims
stalking
concerns
injunction
public for us to enjoy.
Oh, yeah. Civil stalking injunction.
For all of the reasons above, The underlying records contain detailed allegations of stalking incidents with dates, times, and locations, evidence of threatening communications, information about petitioner's evidence, workplace routines, personal and sensitive information about petitioner's life, witness statements, and supporting evidence. These records should remain private. My 8-year-old son.
My 8-year-old son, my
To
children.
protect my petitioner's safety, to prevent enabling continued stalking, to safeguard personal privacy and avoid providing tools for defamation.
Defamation. Ooh.
There are no reasonable alternatives. Redaction is insufficient because even seemingly minor details provide actionable information to stalkers. The cumulative effects of partial information is dangerous. Comprehensive redaction would render records meaningless. Respondent's established pattern demonstrates any disclosure, and it creates an unacceptable risk. Required findings cannot be made to support media. Its media status. It has not done that. It never did that, by the way.
Oh.
We never knew who filed. It was like some discreet thing no one would tell me.
Ooh, never knew.
And they verify. Hold on one second.
Never knew. Why? So you can get a civil stalking injunction on them too? Yeah. Look at her. Look how serious she is. Oh, Grayson talk. What's Grayson saying? This is so wrong. Like when her and Grayson.
Yeah, this is important, and I want to make it very clear and help me because this is true. This is what we found out. So the media request was put in, and it's very strange that we couldn't figure out who. By the way, like I said, I worked in media, I worked in news. We could not figure out who it was. We could not figure it out. Our attorney office called to find out who this was before writing this. It was very strange what we learned. But the media request was given directly to administration, who gave it. Yeah, directly to administration, who gave it directly to the judge, bypassing the ability for us to see who sent in the media request. I have to say, I've never seen anything like that.
Never seen anything.
And so we couldn't even see who sent in the media request.
So what's the problem? Why do you need to see? What does it matter? I thought it was Law and Crime that did it. And yeah, Grayson is just unhinged. If you watch Sex Call last night, we go over Grayson more. She is just as unhinged. But she's like a protege of this one. Like she has been taught to believe this, and she worships the ground that Lauren True Crime walks on, like that. She models herself after her completely. So the two of them in a room together, there is nobody in that room that's going to be rational and be like, maybe we shouldn't do this. They just bounce ideas off each other's heads and they always agree. And it's just a recipe for disaster. And here we are.
Yeah, we didn't even find out about it well over a week after it was even given.
Well over a week.
So we are saying this cannot happen. For me and for other victims, for a precedent set in civil stalking injunctions to protect victims here and forever. This cannot happen. We don't even know who sent it in.
We don't even know.
There are no reasonable alternatives. Redaction is insufficient. I read that. Required findings cannot be made to support media access to the court status, which it has not yet to my attorney's office, and that the media has articulated a compelling public interest. It has not.
It is not. I'm interested.
The interest outweighs petitioner's safety for specific relief requested. Wherefore, petitioner respectfully requested this court enter a court order denying the request for limiting attendance to the hearing to the parties and their legal counsel, court personnel, witnesses while testifying, and any other necessary persons such as would chill petitioner's testimony and impair the fair administration of justice. The dignity of the proceedings and protection of a stalking victim requires closure. No kidding. The reasons for closure relate to the specific circumstances of the stalking case. No reasonable alternatives to closure would adequately protect petitioner's interests. No compelling public interest outweighs these substantial concerns. Regarding court records classified as private, denying the media request for access to court records, maintaining the private classification of all records in this manner consistent with Utah Code of Judicial Administration Rule, classifying the record of the evidentiary hearing as private, making findings pursuant to Rule 4202 that the interest in protecting petitioner's personal safety, privacy, and security substantially outweigh any public interest in disclosure. B, that there are no reasonable alternatives to denial that would adequately protect 4401.
She's so tired.
The court should reject the unspecified injunction records. This is precisely such a...
First of all, what kind of presentation is this too, where she just reads? You don't even share them on your screen. You just read them out loud. Who watched this shit live and was like, oh man, I just can't turn this off? It's like you're saying the same shit over and over again. None of this is new.
Case. Petitioner seeks legal protection from a stalker. Providing that protection requires petitioner to testify about traumatic experiences, reveal sensitive details, routine, location, safety, requiring this testimony to occur in front of media representatives subject to recording and broadcasting would place petitioner and her family in immediate physical danger, re-traumatize the victim, chill, full and truthful testimony, and enable respondents' continued campaign of harassment, transform a protected proceeding into a public spectacle, and serve no while seeking public interest. The court has both the authority and the obligation to protect stalking victims who seek its assistance.
Agreed. The court does have a duty to help stalking victims. You're not a stalking victim, so glad to help you out with that one.
Protection must include shielding victims from forced public exposure of their trauma.
Oh my God! You're relief. Not. Oh God!
Signed October.
You
8th.
are not Britney Spears. Stop it! What are you doing? Nobody's stalking you.
That is. I'm not done.
Okay.
Me reading all the court proceedings. Court proceedings are done.
Okay.
A couple other things.
Okay. Let's hear it.
I mean, I've been going live for almost 8 hours. Now let's keep going. Record. True crime record.
True crime record.
I have no choice but to do this today.
When did you go to the bathroom?
So, I found out yesterday that it was long crime. that they were going to be pool, and they were going to distribute
Ooh,
my civil stalking injunction
ooh,
to all media, that it was going to be video. And like I said, I don't even know how they found out. I don't even know how it bypassed and from the administration to the judge. I have no idea what's going on. And it's been going on for months and months and months of coercive control, intimidation, lies, defamatory statement. I can't even keep up with all the lies about me. I don't even know right from left. I've learned that a lot of people are texting me tonight, letting me know what's going on. So thank you. If anybody knows anything, let me know. As my stalker says, her DMs are open. My texts are open. I don't answer DMs anymore. Because I've been changed forever through this situation. And I don't know who's reporting me. I don't know who my friend is or who someone is pretending to be my friend to share my information. I don't know who to trust or who not to trust.
Yeah, like I don't know who I can talk shit to about other people. So serious. So serious. Yeah, she doesn't know who she can trust. Yeah, I mean, who can I vent to about victims and shit on them that won't screenshot this? I don't know. People you trust. Like, I bet you Grayson won't, although she might someday. You know, in general, I find that, like, don't put anything in writing that you don't want memorialized on the internet. I do that with everybody, right? I mean, I've had so much of my shit screenshotted. It doesn't make you a victim because your shit got screenshotted. It's unfortunate when it happens like that. You're like, well, that's a dick move, you know, but shit happens and it's how the world works. And so be a grown up and understand that. Right.
I don't know who's telling the truth or not the truth. I'm so paranoid.
Oh boy. Oh my God.
I don't know what's fake and what's real out there. I'm not perfect. My private messages certainly are.
Yeah. I'll tell you
the things that I've allegedly heard being said that I said aren't true.
Yeah. You know, I'll
no
tell
one
you,
can produce anything.
I'll tell you what's not real. Your nose, that's one thing. And your cheeks, there's a lot of you that's not real, but go ahead.
No one can share or produce anything.
Ooh.
That I deserve to be burned.
No,
I haven't done anything. I'm a good person.
I'm a good person.
I care about people.
Oh
I don't
my
like
God.
to hurt people.
I'm a good person. Whenever somebody feels the need to say I'm a good person, they're probably not a good person. You know, I'm a good person. What do you do that's good? What do you do? I mean, I don't know you, but what have you done that makes you good? You sit with victims' families in court for clout? Okay, cool. You got a lot of what makes you a good person? I mean, because all I see you doing is sending a mob after this person who, and the tables have turned since I got involved in this, by the way. If you go in the comment section, no one's falling for her bullshit anymore. They were initially. Like, it was uniformly, this woman's a victim. What happened to her is horrible. Christina's a horrible person, blah, blah, blah. The tide has turned. The narrative has turned.
When I have learned that some of my texts were going out and nobody's told me which ones. You know what I did?
What?
I made a list of every, first I threw up in the bathroom.
Oh, first I puked. Okay.
Thinking about people that could be hurt by the last 6 years of my text messages.
Okay. Why would anybody be hurt by your text
and not
message?
knowing who the hell got a text message or where they are or what they are after my producer went through 6 years. I asked who I might need to apologize to.
Ooh, yeah, you might want
And I sent them apologies and not even knowing if they got anything. Because
I had to apologize for being a cunt.
I'm not perfect, but I am not evil. I am not dark. If I have a fault that's speaking my mind very strongly.
Yeah, that's our biggest fault is
standing up to bullies.
Yeah.
Being very blunt.
Imagine saying that, being that full of yourself to say, you know, what's your biggest fault? My biggest fault is I stand up to bullies. That's my biggest character flaw is I stand up to bullies. Yeah. Okay. I mean, imagine being that dense. Oh,
not liking certain people behind the scenes, being annoyed at certain people behind the scenes, feeling suffocated maybe.
You are allowed to be annoyed by annoying people. Okay, so the victims that she's talking shit about are annoyed. Okay, are annoying. You are allowed to express how others make you feel in a private, safe manner. Yes, and they are then allowed to screenshot you and make that not private. They are allowed to do that. There's nothing. Is it a dick move? Sure. Are they allowed to do it? Absolutely.
Certain people behind the scenes. And I don't have to share all of my inner thoughts that I might share in private texts or private DMs to everybody. So they're private.
Private.
And then, which is the purpose of the group, they leave me in a state of confusion. Like I said, paranoid, spending my time reading 6 years of text messages going, what did I possibly say?
That's true.
What could I have possibly said?
Oh yeah, what did you say?
But then they never show anything. Nothing's ever shown. There was, I want to point out a screenshot posted. Well, there's been a few screenshots posted on the TikTok of my stalker, which some of them are real, but there's one that's clearly manufactured.
Ooh.
They make it look like a text when it wasn't. It had a fancy, because I found it myself. Well, Grayson found it. Grayson found this text, and it has one of those fancy backgrounds, and it's through a messenger when you can have those fancy backgrounds. We know exactly where it is. And
so she's trying to discredit the text messages because she knows the text message. But I thought the text messages aren't. Like, what are you doing?
And it is the exact same verbatim, but they put it in a text form, which means they typed it out and clipped it to make it look like a screenshot. What's going on? Like whether someone's reading my text.
Exactly.
And then I heard that I said something to somebody that simply wasn't true. Like I've never said that.
What'd you say?
Julie, thank you for being here. Julie is Tammy Daybell's cousin.
Oh my God. Oh,
Most people would be mortified to have their private text revealed publicly. I, for one word, would if they are private.
She's like, this is Tammy Daybell's cousin. See how she's like hiding behind the victims' families again? Oh, see, I'm close friends with the victims, and they still support me to this day. She's just using these people, man. It's gross. It's gross.
Thank you.
Thank you.
6 years of it.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I wonder.
But they have done this.
I wonder what she said about you in those text messages. I bet there's some shit about there about the victim's family. She doesn't want them coming out. She's already saying it's mean if they come out. I'm a victim if they come out. It's a crime if they come out. And also if they come out, they're also not real because they fabricate screenshots.
It's called coercive control, where they don't.
Oh God.
It's vague threats. We've got this. We've got this.
God.
We know.
Coercive control.
That Proton email was a lie. It says that I have spoke shit about multiple people I've never spoke shit about. I love Susan Hendricks. She's one of my dearest friends. I love Ashley Banfield. I love all these people they're saying that I speak terribly about. No, I don't.
I didn't know
is it just
that.
a whisper campaign?
Oh.
Is it calls to people? I know that's happened.
I didn't know that. Ooh, juicy. She's talking shit about Susan Hendricks and Ashley Banfield. Ooh, that's not. Maybe that's what she doesn't want to come out. Maybe that. Ooh, that's interesting.
I've learned a few things. I've learned through some people. Some people have come forward. Thank you to the people that have come forward. I was allegedly, I told you, having an affair with an investigator on the Daybell case. On that one, I learned that I was living with somebody's brother in East Idaho. That was actually my doctor. That he got my number actually from patient records. That's always a winner. That's probably why there was only one date.
I mean, I've seen your husband. I wouldn't fault you if you had an affair.
What else have we heard? Oh, I stole all of my in-laws' money. That's another one. They're saying I'm a gold digger. Must be why I work so hard.
I mean,
trust me, if I was
they're saying you're a gold digger because you're, a fit blonde woman and your husband's Peter Griffin. That's why they're calling you a gold digger.
Gold digger. And I married John for his wealth.
Well, it wasn't for his love.
I wouldn't be doing this 8-hour live right now because of the existential threat to our livelihood.
Existential threat to our livelihood. Oh my God.
I've had opinions about people, even opinions about dear friends who I care about. I might have had an opinion for them for a night. And now that's there forever.
Oh, there's Grayson. Grayson's chiming in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have a picture of Janice and others talking about me. I just learned this from thank God for amazing producers like Grayson. I never expected this. She said to me, it's been a joke. She said, I thought I was coming to the cleanest podcast ever.
Ooh, yeah, Grayson. Ooh,
so over there.
Oh, yeah, Grayson's having a good time. This is all funny.
Thank you, Margaret.
It's so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny.
We're going to find it. They're slut shaming me for being in the bed
him
with someone I've never slept with. I mean, if I had slept with them, it would still be slut shaming. So this is from the TikTok. I hate snakes. And then my stalker replies, so I hate snakes is written by Janice. And then my stalker replies, snakes, especially ones who've made it into your brother's bed in the past. Yeah. Sorry.
Especially, I hate snakes, especially the ones who've made it into your brother's bed in the past. I don't get it.
I've never even kissed your brother.
What?
And if I had, I'd own it. I don't know why I'd hide. If I lived with him, I'd own it.
She fucked her brother? What?
No harm, no foul. I'm a pretty open book. You guys want to ask me questions? I'm pretty honest.
Why would you bring that up?
Doesn't mean I tell everyone everything the first time I meet them. And it does mean that sometimes people think they know me better than they really do. But I don't pretend to be someone that I'm not. I am who you guys see.
Oh, we see. We see.
I have a couple more things. So here's another lie. What else do you have? A gold digger? Oh, yeah. So by the way, when I met John, he'd been working at a nonprofit for 10 years. He gets himself a PhD. God bless him. The guy's so altruistic and so empathic that he's just working at a nonprofit.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful. I love him. I did not marry him for his money.
So he's working at a nonprofit and then he just became a doctor. Is that right? But you can't look into his background, right? You're bullying if you do that.
So I want to play a video. Why am I playing this video? Oh yeah.
It's Janice's brother.
So let me tell you.
She fucked Janice's brother?
You. I saw you earlier. So good to see you, dear friend.
Oh,
the first conversation ever was you warning me about things years ago. It's good to see you.
And nonprofits are generally scam factories too. So that doesn't really help her cred.
So, Shelly, just, I'm going to stop. I'm seeing all of them come. I'm trying not to be distracted by chats, but I'll get to chats.
Oh,
Will,
here comes the grift.
We will talk.
Here comes the
Is there anything
grift.
tangible we can do to help you fight this? Do not go unsubscribe to anyone. Do not go bully anyone. Do not go harass anyone. Be careful with your words online.
What does that mean?
Have empathy.
Have empathy.
Have compassion.
Ooh.
Be forgiving.
Ooh.
Learn about what evidence means.
Okay.
And be kind.
Be kind.
That's what everyone can do.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So one more video. Like, this just keeps getting bigger and bigger. I told you that there was a guest on my channel years ago. She did a great job. She was my friend. Her name's Lauren Matthias. I brought her up.
Oh, here we go.
So John and I start our podcast. John's not ready for YouTube. I start doing a lot of interviews and investigating on my own. And I start my YouTube channel really kind of without John. He appears occasionally. And I start having guests on. And I learned that Lauren Matthias is writing a book, and she's great. She's kind, and she's a legal, she's a legal expert. So when they're during the Daybell case, when there are legal stuff that I don't understand, I have her on. She jumps on my channel. She's so great to do that. So nice. And then, I stopped using guests as much in general. And John finally was like, I'm ready. We've got to make sure that we stick to our brand, which is you and me.
It's true.
And we're going to move forward.
I mean, this just shows how fair I am and honest, that I did not jump to conclusions. I gave her the benefit of the doubt. Spriggy here says, Turtle Boy Day One, maybe she's hurt. I'm not mocking her. That was my initial take. I'm like, I don't know the whole story, because she seemed really upset. And I'm like, it's a 9-hour stream, and she's got a lot of positive feedback about this. It's all I've heard is positive feedback. I'm like, man, something horrific must have happened to her. And I'm watching it the first night, and I'm like, well, this doesn't really seem that horrific. This seems like nonsense. And but maybe there's more. Maybe there's more. And now I've watched 8 hours of this, and there's no more. There's nothing. And she's going to go after this Lori Heller woman, who is an articulate, well-spoken attorney who also had a falling out with her. And I don't know if she's one of the people that received a cease and desist. And she aired her grievances with Lauren on the Glares YouTube presentation earlier in the week. And she talked about her book, and I believe how she tried to sabotage it, how she asked for a copy of it and distributed it prior to that. Some fucked up shit, And anyone knows, has Duty Ron responded to any of this yet? Is he still pretending she's a victim? Is he responding to me calling him out? I don't know.
But in psychology, and we don't want to get too law tube. We just started doing John and me. Thank you, Megan. It's good to see you.
Oh, thank you, Megan.
And we both, right. I need to get my hands off the chat. I haven't been doing chat tonight. I need to not start out. Sorry. Okay. I'm out. We're fighting over pinned chat. Okay. And, so she started her own YouTube channel. I was very happy and proud for her. And I promoted it. And I believe that I helped her get her, many followers, thousands of subscribers by promoting. Everyone was excited. They got to know her on my channel. And, a few minutes later, she did complain publicly on her YouTube platform that she suspected that we had purposely changed our time to hurt her. YouTube. It made me very sad to see that public comment from her that she'd posted publicly on her YouTube comment, because I had considered her a friend, and I had tried to help her and him. I was excited. They got to know her on my channel. Huh? And a few minutes later, she did complain publicly on her YouTube platform that she suspected that we had purposely changed our time.
Oh yeah, remember that?
To hurt her.
Yeah. So Lori Heller said that she started a YouTube channel. She started with her, and then she's like kind of went her separate ways, and she's like, best of luck to you. Oh, thank you. And then she started doing a stream at a different time to avoid going live at the same time as her. And then she moved the stream to that exact time. Now BLT would block you if you did that, but Lori Heller is just like, she just aired her grievances and pointed it out, and then that's it. But apparently that's also, this is a lie about the time of the presentations. Okay. Well, either way.
YouTube. It made me very sad to see that public comment from her that she'd posted publicly on her YouTube.
Hellis.
Sorry,
Hellis.
Friend, and I tried to help her.
Not Heller. Sorry.
It made me feel really sad when I learned that she had felt we were trying to hurt her business. I haven't talked to her well before then.
Okay.
There have been some exchanges, but it's always been through our attorney responding to her, and that's all I'll say. But she and my stalker were hitting it off at CrimeCon, which is, again, my stalker's MO is contacting everybody in my past that might have a beef with me. I
mean, this does have, that is literally what Kate Peter does to me. She contacts everyone in my past that has a beef with me, but she's not like calling the cops and trying to come up with bogus charges. There's a big difference here. And also, if Lori Hellis is a smart person, if she thinks that this Lauren has done nothing wrong, then she's not going to be swayed if Christina reaches out to her, right? That's not going to be a compelling argument. So, but she was swayed. Everybody seems swayed by Christina, and maybe that's because where there's smoke, there's fire. Just saying.
Mentioned that we learned through the local police report from my ex-contractor that it was her that reached out to my ex-contractors, and now she's reaching out to ex-guests on my and I don't know why. Like I don't know what I've done to deserve this. I really don't. Well, this idea that I'm trying to hurt other people's businesses. I have seen no evidence of this, and I haven't. Every creator that I've possibly hurt or is hurt by me, I have tried to publicly help and support. Truly, that's who I am.
What?
That's who Hidden True Crime is.
Yeah, you're just perfect.
You cannot find anywhere publicly
nothing
where I've tried to hurt anybody's.
You're trying to hurt Christina
YouTube
right now.
channel or business.
You're trying to hurt
I would
Christina.
Ever.
What? You're literally doing that.
But you will find plenty of evidence of me supporting even my competitors, because I believe.
How have you supported? I mean, Lori Hellis became your competitor, has she not? How did you support her? Can you explain that one?
And just doing good work, and the rest will work out, and allow everyone to do good work. That's who I am. Like, I can't even believe that I'm in a place where I have to defend my character. Just this, like, where things are getting twisted. I can't figure it out. I mean, I have an ex-contractor who's angry, and a few ex-contractors now who are angry.
A few extra.
I mean, maybe I need to rethink if I'm kind enough to my contractors. Grayson starts laughing. Am I kind, Grayson? She said, I'm so kind. I will pay you later. Thank you.
Oh, Grayson, you're so funny, Grayson. Light moments with Grayson.
So back to Lori Hellis. She's the one. We watched one video earlier where she briefly talked about the Stockton Injunction and shared how I had gotten someone kicked out of CrimeCon, and it was doing false police reports. And there was more in that video that I skipped because it was unnecessary. But she also stated that I had given out her book manuscript. She's a published author, multiple published author, multiple books. It's really impressive. And her last book was published by Pegasus Crime, a really big deal publisher. And it's really cool she did that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
So she said on her live that she has receipts. That's the other thing people are really saying. Everybody's saying they have receipts. Everyone's like, we got receipts. I'm like, but nobody's showing their receipts. She says that she had receipts, that I got a copy of her manuscript.
Okay. Yeah.
And I gave it out
to
like 10,000 of my followers in that video. And honestly, I have no idea what she's talking about. And this has not been the first time she's accused me of sending out manuscripts of her book. And I can clear that one up right now.
Okay.
That is absolutely false. Absolutely. Sure. Which I think I received, by the way, the manuscript. Her manuscript was sent before it was published in
But has she sent, have receipts for this gotten out? I mean, this is a little too into the weeds for me. I don't really care that much. But she did show them. I have not seen them. So she does have, everybody's like, she has the receipts. Nate Eaton said that Lauren sent Lauren a copy, and then Lauren forwarded it to at least one other person. We have proof of this. Okay. I love that how Lauren wrote Turtle Boy instead of saying she was buying his book. She was buying a different one. That's true too. She did tell me that. She's like, I'm going to buy a different book. The Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Clearly you definitely need to read that book, because you are the opposite of that. Okay. So, I mean, I trust you guys. Everybody says that there are receipts. I'm sure they're out there.
Press release that was mass distributed, a press release, all of the media. I didn't get one, but a couple people in the media did send me the press release. The press releases can be forwarded. It's completely fair. There was nothing on the press release that said do not forward. Nothing that said it was for private, in-house only. And so I was sent a press release of her book, which included her book manuscript, pre-publishing in I guess it would have been during the Chad Daybell trial, April and May of 2024. And months later, we received an accusation that after her book was published, that we had done that. And I haven't. In fact, one of the people that sent me the press release, who I considered a friend, who I thought was my friend, a fellow journalist.
Who?
They haven't been talking to me, but I thought, he's a great journalist.
Oh, is this Nate Eaton?
That sent me the presser. We received an accusation that after her book was published, that we had done that. And I haven't. In fact, one of the people that sent me the press release, who I considered a friend, who I thought was my friend, a fellow journalist. They haven't been talking to me, but I thought, he's a great journalist. He called me and said, you know what, we got a threatening letter from Lori about sending, forwarding her press release. So don't forward that book manuscript anywhere else. I said, oh my gosh, I won't. This is who I sent it to. I sent it to my fact checker that had done some contract work for me, and I sent it to my ex-producer, Lindsay, that I told you about. I sent it to those two. Well, then I sent it to John, my husband.
Oh, so you sent it out to 3 people. So you did send it out. Okay. And so you did fuck Nate Eaton over. Okay. So he doesn't like you either. Okay.
Which is fine. That's absolutely okay. But I did that. It was just a forward. No one said I couldn't forward this.
Oh.
So that's what I said. That's it. So just 2 contract workers.
Is she literally saying that? Oh, there's the face. There's a face. Anyway, she's like, I didn't send it out. I just forwarded it. It's not forwarding an email isn't the same thing as sending something out. Okay.
And that's it. After we were confused,
why is she fact checking her friend's book?
Accused a month ago of doing this, we had our attorney, right? It was the accusation actually came from her publisher and the publisher's attorney, and we cleared it up. We did not do this. And at that moment, I want to say that the book manuscript was sent to one other person, and that's our attorney, because we had to show.
No, another attorney. Oh, so 4 people.
This is just not true, and they need to be fully aware of everything going on.
What?
Her publisher thanked us for clearing it up.
What's not true?
That was it. I have not sent her book out. Besides that fact checker that had done contract work for me in the past, and my ex-producer, I would encourage anyone to find, and my attorney, I would encourage anyone to find any other single person who I've ever sent this book manuscript to.
Yeah, that's
I think the implication is that I was trying to hurt her book sales, and I was saying I would never.
Yeah, one person turned into 5 real quick, didn't it? A fact checker, a lawyer, somebody, Lindsay, who was on the other side now. Like you said, you sent it to a lot of people.
Do such a thing,
ever, except when I do.
She did that. She was going to be a witness for my stalker on Thursday.
Who?
Which seems really surprising to me. Again, I haven't talked to Lori Hellis in years.
Okay, she's going to be.
And she was going to be a witness for my stalker.
Okay.
Who I assume reached out to her, and she's done a couple of videos recently about me. And there's one video I want to play it. I want to talk about it because I know that a lot of you haven't seen anything. Oh, Janine. Hello, dear friend.
Oh,
Janine stated, even when you told me you had the transcript
of
Lori's book, and that Clinton and I were mentioned in it, you absolutely would not show it to me.
Oh.
I even asked to see it when we were at the lunch in Boise. Yeah. A lot of people asked to see it. I didn't send it.
Okay, so you didn't send it to one person, but you sent it to 4 others. Okay. So
I sent it to my fact checker, admittedly, to request
why
there was no copyrighted material. I was concerned about that because of the very, very hard work that I have put into the Dable case.
So you sent it to a fact checker for a book you're not writing. Why would the fact checks to see if there's no copyright? Wouldn't you send it to an attorney? What? A fact checker?
I can't even tell you guys the amount of years of work. I am so proud over anything else of my work on the Lori Vallow and Chad Dable case. I don't think in my life I'll ever know another case as well.
Right.
6 years. I consider myself an expert on that case. I am proud of my work on that case.
An expert.
Very, very proud. And I wanted to protect my work. So I sent it to the fact checker to say, hey, if you find anything that you're concerned, let me know. And then, I told you the reason sending that to my producer. And now this journalist that's my friend, that I thought was my friend who originally sent it to me, isn't talking to me. I didn't send it to anyone. Except for the people I'm saying. And so this stalker is riling people up right and left.
Yeah, she seems to think that she owns the Lori Daybell case. Like I'm the preeminent reporter on this. I need to get in the courtroom. I'm so fucking important. What did you do? It's not like me with the Karen Reed case. Like I actually broke major stories with this, like major news angles. I investigated this. I made it a huge thing. Like Lori Daybell was big because of Nate Eaton. Like he's the one that was down there getting in their face. And I mean, that was going to be a big story regardless. There's 2 dead kids in a cult family, and then a dead brother and a dead husband, and everybody's fucking dead around Lori Daybell. So that was going to be a huge story no matter what. So she didn't have anything to do with blowing this story up, right? That story is going to blow up on its own.
People that have had beefs with me years ago are now riled up again. Everybody's coming at me. I mean, like I said, even Long Crime knew about this and I didn't. I don't know what I've done. So I want to watch this video together. Grayson.
Yeah, like Nate.
Oh no, I have it.
Nate Eaton literally went. So Lori Daybell was hiding out in Hawaii, and he literally went there and got in her face with a microphone because they were served in Hawaii with like a thing to produce the kids. And he went down there and got on a plane and said, "Where are your kids?" and asked her questions. Like that's dedication to journalism. I mean, it's a nice place to go for journalism, Hawaii, but he still did the work. He put the work in. Like that's real. Did she do that? No, she didn't do shit. She just jumped on it afterwards.
I have the video. What I was going to ask you is, hold on, you guys for a hot second.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
They've been getting calls about me. Someone that is a professional contact, mind you, and she let me know who reached out to her.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm learning.
A stitch.
She said, why is everybody in the circle mad at you? What?
Because you suck.
I don't know. Maybe they need one more of me. Someone that takes a stand for something and says, that's not who she is. Show me the evidence. Because I want to say this, I am proud of the work I did on the Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell case. More proud about that than any other thing in probably my life minus my family. I feel like I did really good work.
Yeah, first of all,
proud work.
If you think if that's what you're most proud of, then you got to up your resume.
I'm being dubbed dark. Isn't that ironic? Think of the irony of that. We see that happen a lot, right? Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively do a movie about domestic abuse, and all of a sudden, the scandal and accusations behind the scenes. It's like the case plays out in real life, and here I am, with my heart and soul, in the Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell case, leaving my dying brother's bedside to cover the victims. Oh, and this is ironic. I had tickets to CrimeCon in Nashville. I didn't go because I wouldn't leave the victims during that verdict time. So I gave the irony. Remember how I met my stalker at that trial? I gave her my CrimeCon ticket. So she's okay, guys. She got to go last year because of me. So we're good. And now I'm dark. Every victim in the Daybell case has been called, not that they're believing it, and being told that I am bad. I'm evil. I'm a witch. I am not. And I'm sick of having to defend myself or questioning who I am. And it's true. My husband mentioned I question, what did I do? I'm having Grayson spend 60 hours going over 6 years of text messages. What have I said? I'm writing apology notes into thin air, not even really knowing what for. Or if I need to. I'm feeling terrible. Anyway, I'm not dark. You know who else was outspoken and said things as she called it? Tylee.
Oh my God.
And that's what I do. And if you're seeing some of my private message and text message, you're going to see it.
Hold on. I got to rewind that part.
I have no idea how long Crime found out. No idea.
Hold on.
I do not hurt people's businesses.
What did I just
I do not
back
report in the text dark bed.
I got to rehear
I'm
this.
Sick of having to defend myself or questioning who I am. And it's true. My husband mentioned I question, what did I do? I'm having Grayson spend 60 hours going over 6 years of text messages. What have I said? I'm writing apology notes into thin air, not even really knowing what for.
First of all, why are you having Grayson spending 60 hours going through your phone? Why can't you do that? It's fucking weird that you're having Grayson go through your phone like that to see, Grayson, did I do anything wrong? Here, spend 60 hours going through all my fucking messages. That's weird. Such a victim.
Or if I need to, I'm feeling terrible. Anyway, I'm not dark.
I'm not dark? Okay.
You know who else was outspoken?
Oh, who?
And said things as she called it? Tylee.
She's really comparing herself to Lori Daybell's murdered daughter. That's who Tylee is. She's comparing herself to that. She's already compared herself to Charlie Kirk. And now Tylee. So like everybody, all these murder victims, she's basically one of them, except she's alive and no one's threatening her at all. That's it. She literally compared herself to that.
And that's what I do. And if you're seeing some of my private message and text message, you're going to see it. Anyway.
Taylor Swift?
I have no idea how long I found out. No idea.
Oh, Charles Vallow. She compared
I do not tell plenty of victims behind the scenes. So let's play what I think is happening. Why is everyone piling on me? Because of this. And so what can you guys do? Learn about group bullying.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk about mobbing today. Mobbing is actually a form of group bullying where multiple people gang up on one target. The tactics look like gossip, exclusion, coordinated hostility, and psychological harassment. The term mobbing actually became popular in the workplace from psychologists in the 1980s, Heinz Lyman. But here's the truth. Mobbing, it's not.
So this is just some random TikToker. This is a new, what is this? Entered into evidence? Like, what is this?
Just a workplace issue. Mobbing can one member of the family and the rest decide to pile on. For me, it was all of the above. It was my mother, my sister, my godmother, an anesthesiologist. But
I don't
when
care.
An entire group, an entire community joins in, all because of the rumors and gossip being spread by one toxic person, that shit is deep. Here's the key. All mobbing is bullying. All bullying is not mobbing. Mobbing is the group version of the same old bullying tactics.
Who cares? Oh my God. Okay.
All right.
What was the point?
So
Who
let's
was
watch
that?
This recent video.
Who was that? And why do I
that
care
Lori
what
Ellis
she
decided to
says?
put out? Was it last week?
Okay, yeah, let's watch the Lori Ellis.
Yeah, I was sent it by a victim of mine. Said heads up. I thank them for sending it.
Oh, thank you for snitching on Lori Ellis.
Can you guys see it? Can I see it?
Look at what a
Oh.
threat this lady is. Oh my gosh.
Do not go bully this woman, please, or just do anything to her. Do not.
I'll bet you they
Hi,
did.
everybody.
Let's see if they listened.
I want to talk today on this recording about a little true crime community drama. Air out our dirty laundry, so to speak.
Wait, when was this again? Week and a half ago.
There is a particular YouTube creator who is stirring up lots of drama by weaponizing the law and law enforcement to target her competition.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She can't do that. You know how I know? Because I studied the Constitution and defamation law in law school. Remember, I'm a lawyer. So let's talk about defamation and free speech.
Okay.
The U.S. Constitution in all 50 states protects speech. Congress shall make no law abridging the freedom of speech or of the press. That's in our
Amen.
First Amendment.
Amen.
Free speech
sister.
is so important that there are literally hundreds of cases reiterating the right of citizens to
Amen.
speak freely.
Yep. Yes, they
Now,
are.
the courts have put some guardrails up around speech. For example, you
Yep.
can't yell fire in a crowded theater. It's not a violation of your free speech to prohibit.
That's actually not true. Schenck versus United States, 1919, said that you couldn't yell. 1917 rather, that you couldn't yell a fire in a crowded theater and cause a panic. And that was in response to somebody passing out leaflets that people should avoid the World War I draft. But that was later overturned, I believe, with Tinker versus Des Moines in the late 1960s, I believe. So there you actually can yell. But I get your point. There are limitations to the First Amendment. You can't, for instance, like urge a mob of people to kill another person. Like that would be threat. Like, you know what I mean? So I can see that there are limitations to the First Amendment.
Obscene content from being distributed to people under 18, and you can't threaten someone with violence. However, in 2023 in Counterman versus Colorado, the U.S. Supreme Court wrote, although true threats of violence are outside the bounds of the First Amendment protection,
Bro,
the First Amendment
daddy
requires
is
proof
so
that the
hot.
defendant had some subjective understanding of the threatening nature of their statement. In other words, it's not enough for the complainer to say they felt threatened. Although most of the cases deal with when the government can curtail free speech, all those rulings apply to private citizens as well. So what recourse does someone have? Well, it's a suit for defamation. But let's be clear, it's a high bar to jump because of our reverence for freedom of speech. In order to prove defamation, a plaintiff has to prove that the content was untrue and the defendant knew or should have known that it was a lie.
What?
Even at that, if the person is a public figure, say a person with 317,000 YouTube
Yes,
followers,
yes.
320 now. Thank you.
that plaintiff
320 now. Oh my God. She's like, what a cunt. Oh,
has to prove actual malice. So here's the factual story. There's a YouTube creator who's a mean girl. When she's feeling threatened by someone else's success, she goes on the attack, just like some of your old middle school friends used to do. I appeared on this creator's show for nearly a year as her legal expert. I liked doing it, and I thought we had become friends.
So did I.
However, when some of
Oh,
her early
my.
followers started saying that they only tuned in to hear my legal analysis, she decided to end our association.
oh.
That's not why I decided if everybody was tuning in for her.
So she got a little jealous because people were like, it's like maybe people are telling, like, if people told Mike Crawford, hey, we're just turning in for Bettero, would he then go scorched earth? Would he fire Bettero? No, he'd keep Bettero on there because Bettero is good for ratings. Just saying.
legal analysis. Why would I end our association? I would keep her because I care about hinge crime.
It was her right.
I
And
don't
I said
think, I
nothing
think you
about it.
care
When
about
people asked
views.
me why I was no longer on her channel, I either didn't answer or I suggested that they ask her directly. For 3 years, I stayed quiet, took the high road, and kept keeping on.
There
Okay.
really wasn't a big reason. It really wasn't.
I wrote a book about a true crime case. In early 2024, this creator somehow got a copy of an early version of my manuscript. And unbeknownst to me, and without my permission, she distributed my copyrighted material to her followers.
No, I did not. And I have to say, it's quite rich to do a video about defamation while defaming me.
How is she
She
defaming
gloated
you?
to friends about how she was undercutting my future success. She
No, I didn't.
also began contacting my publisher, bombarding them with demands and claiming that I had plagiarized her materials, trying to interfere with my business relationship with my publisher.
I did not bombard them. I did write them once.
Then in May of 2020,
And now her publisher then wrote me, accusing me of doing this thing that I've proven I haven't.
Wait.
someone
Hold on,
inside
hold
business,
on, hold
she
on.
gloated to friends about how she was undercutting my future success.
Hold on,
She
hold on.
No, I didn't.
also began contacting my publisher, bombarding them with demands and claiming that I had plagiarized her materials, trying to interfere with my business relationship with my publisher.
I did not bombard them. I did write them once.
I did write them once. So she admits that she sent emails to her publisher to let her know that I don't want this book being published. So she literally admits that she interfered in this woman's business. And now she's crying that these people, by criticizing her on TikTok, are somehow interfering in her business. Somehow. Okay.
Then in May of 2024,
And that her publisher then wrote me accusing me of doing this thing that I've proven I haven't.
someone sent me a copy of the email she sent out to followers with my manuscript attached. The person said they want.
If that's my fact checker that did that, then okay. I don't know who would have done that. I told you, I've been very clear and very honest. I told you guys, all of you, who I have sent this book manuscript to, and nobody else.
Wanted me to know because they didn't think it was right. And when the creator found out, she immediately called the police to report that the person who'd sent me the email was the culprit.
I have no idea what she is talking about. I have never called the police about her or some random person that allegedly, supposedly sent her an email. I have no clue.
This creator claimed
You
that
call the
person
police
had
over
hacked her
everything.
computer to send out my book.
No
This
clue.
is this creator's MO. When they realize that they've screwed up, they lie, they shift attention, they weaponize the police, and she plays.
I mean, why would she share this on her stream? This makes her look so bad because this woman comes across as credible. Again, she's smart, articulate. She's an attorney. She was well respected. She was well respected enough for Lauren Hidden True Crime to have her on her show. And when she was on her show, she said, believe everything this woman says. And now that she's no longer on her show, she's saying, don't believe everything she says. She's actually not credible. Okay.
The victim. During CrimeCon this year, she swore out a stalking order against one of her former friends, who's also a true crime creator. As a result, that person was unable to attend the event she paid for,
She's not.
and at one point was humiliated by being escorted out of the hotel by bar police. The hearing for that stalking order was started, and it then continued until October. In the meantime, the judge told the complaining creator that it is not stalking just because someone says mean things about her. This creator is not.
That's a good point. I mean, so she knows what the judge said. The judge said it's not stalking. Notice she doesn't pause it there and like object to that, does she? She hasn't. What do you got to say to that? That the fact that the judge said it wasn't stalking.
Not a victim. Her followers are. The people who believe
Oh,
she is a
oh.
lovely person with a heart for crime victims are the real victims.
Whoa.
The real victims are the victims of the crime victims who trusted her while she said vile things about them behind their back.
Not true. Stop with this narrative. This is a smear campaign.
Look at her. It's not true.
The people who are on fixed incomes who still find a way to send her a few dollars every month,
Ooh.
they're the victims.
Oh,
So, ma'am,
ow.
It's not defamation if it's true.
Ow.
And it's not
Ow.
stalking just because you don't like it. When people tell the truth about your vicious, unethical, dishonest, and
Ooh.
unkind behavior, you're running scared because you're afraid
Ooh, get
that
her.
the 317,000 people who support your way of life might finally learn the truth about you.
320. Why would she share this? How did she share this? Did people just not make it to the end? How could she share this and think this is good for her? Like anybody watching this is like, oh man, this woman's making some really good points. Really good points.
And you might lose your cushy lifestyle. You are a middle school mean girl in an
Ooh.
overfilled, Botox grown woman's body. Grow up.
Get
There's an
her.
old adage that
Get
says,
her.
if you come for the king, you better not miss.
Oh.
When you start weaponizing the law to destroy your competition, you better be right, because there are a lot of us out there who actually know and understand the law.
Get her. That was fucking awesome. Bro, why would you play her greatest hits like that? That is not good for you. And let's hear your response to that fucking dressing down that you just got. Let's hear it. Let's see. What do you got to say?
So I do like Botox. Although I think I'm okay.
That's her response is I like Botox. We know you like Botox. We are well aware of that for sure. No doubt about it.
I have none in my body. I don't know what she's talking about. I didn't send out her manuscript ever.
No, she's talking
That
about.
wasn't a thing. And I certainly didn't call the police with her or a random person that allegedly sent her an email. But I think this is just a good example of how incessant it is. It's been going on for months, guys. Months. I don't know like where she's getting this info, where she's resurfacing with all of this. And it's like unending. And it's like she finishes talking to one person and she finds someone else wanting to listen and tells them. And then actually, like I said, ask this woman to be a witness at the stalking injunction. I just
Civil stalking injunction.
I just want this person, this stalker, to go away. And if people are hearing things, because this is a whisper campaign.
You want her to go away. Okay, she's not. Okay, you want her off TikTok. She's not coming to you. She has gone away. She's just on TikTok. You're going to her by looking at her content.
It is not true. Look for evidence.
Oh God.
And am I afraid about my business? She said I'm worried about my business and losing my followers and my cush lifestyle. Cush lifestyle, no. My business, yeah. But my heart and soul has built this business with my husband. It's our family livelihood and for my little boy. And
my little boy, right.
And I'm proud. And I believe that we bring something different and that we bring something good to the true.
What do you bring that's different? What do you bring that's different? Like what's different? You just sit around victims and you're like, I care about victims. How's that any different from Coven Doofus or, anyone? Like, tell me, John Jackson, like anybody who sat, I believe victims. I'm around victims. I care about victims. Okay. So what? Crazy.
From community. And I don't want to lose that. And I also want to be able to report in peace and continue making and doing good work without the incessant wonder and fear of this person I hardly know, coercive control, intimidation, and other people just consistently and constantly.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. So after months and months and months, I felt this was my only choice, especially after yesterday. So when it was approved, media in the courtroom for the stalker, for Lori Ellis, there it is, the media being approved for you guys have heard everything. And here's the thing, if you go to the docket, all the things I read to you, they're still private. Isn't that wonderful? They are still private. Yes. But it's because I withdrew. If we went through, those things would then be made public because media was approved. So I'm going to finish. I can't believe it. I thought this was going to be long. Never could I have ever imagined that we thought it would be this long. But this has been months and months and months. And if I was going to do this, we do it right. Thumbs up. We did it. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
So I wrote a journal entry this morning.
Oh, a journal.
We were processing how we're going to do this. How we're going to pull this off. We've been spending days getting this together. Yesterday, today, and I thought I need to do something. And so I wrote this. And then I was going to ad-lib everything like I've been doing, but I'm going to read this. I wrote it today. I'm going to read it. Many of you are now probably wondering, what have I done? What did I do to deserve this? And I have the same question. What did I do? I've been asking myself that for months. But the truth is absolutely nothing. You are going to hear things about my conduct and public statements that people say are wrong. I have done nothing, though, but support victims, help people for 5 years, and stand up for people. It actually, I already said this, reminds me of being labeled dark when you've done nothing wrong, and I will stand by that. I have people reach out to me and say, everyone knows what you've done, but yet not one single person has been able to tell me what I've done. Do you know how insane that is? Someone texting me in caps going, everyone knows what you have done. But when I say, what have I done? No one can tell me. Not one single person has been able to tell me what I've done.
I could tell you.
That is insane. But do you know what I do know? Here's what I do know. I don't know what I don't know, but I do know of this. I know that my ex-contractor has reached out to several professional contacts to spread lies about me. I have heard some of the things that she has said that are lies. And that is defamation and torturous interference.
Torture.
I have learned that they recruited this creator that I mentioned earlier. And this creator then reached out to several people in my professional circles to spread those lies and to say that I am not who I say I am. And that is defamation. And that is torturous interference.
Torturous.
And I know that some of these things, and I know,
okay, blah, blah, blah.
I know some of these things
that
this creator who calls herself a journalist has said to people in my professional circle, and they are simply not true.
Okay.
They're not even half true.
Yeah,
They're blatantly false.
we heard that already.
This person also says that they don't get involved in drama. And let me be clear, this isn't drama. This is defamation and torturous interference.
No, it's actually the definition of drama. It's literally drama. Like, just, this is not torture. You're treating it like it's defamation and torturous interference, but it's not. It's just basic white girl drama. That's all this is.
And when all of these professional contacts who are considering themselves journalists reach out to everyone spreading lies about me, rather than reach out to the source itself to see if anything is true, that's not lies without coming to me. It makes me wonder what's happened to journalism as well as...
Look what these people are saying that she's highlighting. Look at these comments. When I saw you crying, Lauren, I stopped. I listened. I needed to know why my friend was crying. It's absolutely broken my heart. I've been here all night with you and will continue to be. I mean, this is just a clusterfuck of bad feelings coming together. It's fucking insane. It's fucking insane. Speaking of grifting, let's take a little break here to read some turtle chat, see what the audience has to say about what's happening so far in this stream, shall we? Okay. We have here first. Anna sends 50 smackaroos. It goes, Aiden, this is the turtle boy we love. You are really funny. Keep being funny and keep that smile going because God is shining the bright light on you. He's got you through all the trials and tribulations you're going through. God's only going to make you brighter and stronger. FYI, and Anastasia Brown has the best eyebrow kit if you need to buy one. Ooh, okay, I'll do that. Well, thank you very much. Next, Kelly sends $25, goes, to answer your question, it is absolutely unethical, and he could lose his license for testifying on his wife's behalf on his expertise. Exactly. Like, that has to be unethical, right? The fact that this dude is just out there her husband is just diagnosing her as part of this and says that she's suicidal and didn't report it to anyone. He's a mandated reporter. Like, what? Okay. Is she seeking treatment or what? Next, Jennifer sends $10. Goes, switching gears here. Who the hell is Gay Jeff? Referring to Higgins kissing Gay Jeff. I don't know. Maybe the chat can help me out on that. I don't know. Next, $40 from Patty says, this is my first dono. I am addicted to your channel. You are truly an amazing and an inspiration. Well, I'm no Lori True Crime, Lauren True Crime, whatever, but I try my best. Only good things for you now, as you've been through hell and back, like actual hell. Like, I'd like to see this woman do 60 days in Seg and see how that goes. Next, $5 here from Emily says, this Lauren lady took a page right out of Jen McCabe's fake victim playbook. Shout harassment, children, and semen. And sadly for her, she didn't know shouting about her own brother's semen wouldn't pull on anyone's heartstrings. She really did. Semen, doxing, children. That's all you got to say. Oh, there's doxing and the semen everywhere, and it's on the children. And then everyone's like, oh my God, not the children. They were doxed with semen. Oh, how dear. Nobody wants to question semen, doxing, and children. I do. I think it's bullshit. I think they hide behind semen, doxing, and children as a way to mask the fact that they're not actually victims, and they do it that way.
Decency.
Wait, hold on. More. Regina sends $25. Goes, Lauren wants the emergency RO hearing to stay sealed because she used the Boise reports from the police and an on-call prosecutor to get the temporary RO. Christina was not involved in that. She lied. Ooh, interesting. That makes sense because she was in Europe for that, I believe. Julie Davis Allen sends $10. Goes, Lauren is a bully, a liar, and a grifter. Also, I got Botox 5 years ago and my eyebrows looked like Lauren's. I hated it and haven't had it since. Thank you for showing who and what she really is, and not the least, the laughs you give us. She is delusional. Karma is coming. The absence of self-awareness is frightening. You're absolutely, the lack of self-awareness is the big thing. I was Mimi K, but no longer since that psych had Mimi's Furzalco. Sends $50 and goes, not going tonight. Have a blast. Not sure how much tickets are, but here's my dono to help sell that shit out. I'm numbed up, getting a root canal any minute. Well, good luck with your root canal. And yeah, I hope to see a bunch of you guys at the party tonight. So thank you very much for the dono there, Mimi. Heather sends $50 and goes, fireball shots for tonight because a party is not classy without them. Also, I am all caught up on drunk Turtle Boy roaming around Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky. Come back. We have dispensaries now. Have fun tonight. Yeah. Oh, you're the Cincinnati. Somebody goes, you should come to Cincinnati sometime for a game. And I'm like, oh, I went there in 2019 and I did a couple live. This is back before I was new to YouTube then. And so I didn't have many views on that, but I was wasted walking around Cincinnati at a Santa bar crawl. And then we went to the game the next day. That was before you guys got Joe Burrow. That's why you got Joe Burrow, is because we beat you again. And, you were able to get him. And now he never plays. So there's that. Next, Susan sends $25 and goes, I was at Chad Daybell's trial for 3 days. Lauren was there for 2 of those days. On the day she wasn't there, she recorded a podcast and reported in first person as if she was there. She is a fraud. Also, I spent my entire career in the legal field. You don't come to court wearing a blue leopard print yoga pants. Did she really? Ew. Blue leopard print yoga pants? Yikes. Okay. Next. Lisa sends $20 and goes, free Turtle Boy from Michigan. Love my Michigander Turtle Riders. Nice to see. Jen sends $10 and goes, did you see that Lady Zelda on YouTube did your numbers? They were great. Now, I don't do sorcery. So I'll take your word for it. So thank you very much. Next, Fairy sends $10, goes, Karen Reed said she kissed Higgy the same way she kisses her friend Gay Jeff. I'd like to meet Gay Jeff. Bet you he has some things to say. Okay, cool. Let me see the cash apps here. Naomi sends $5 and goes, can you add a circle to your chin to add the Lauren look? Does she have she has like the thing right there. Yeah, I think what I have is good enough, but thank you. Okay, cool. All right. If anyone else wants their messages read, we're almost done with this. You click the link at the top for Turtle Chat, or you can cash at me $, Uncle Turtle Boy. Let's go.
World. Because not only have I been being stalked but I have been the subject of a cyberbullying and a relentless smear campaign. And not a
Oh,
single
here we go.
journalist, minus a couple actually, but not a single journalist has had the decency to reach out to me. There we go, except for, yes, some of my loyal professional contacts who checked to see if it was true and told me exactly what was going on and being said.
Who did you want to
But
reach
that's
out to?
All the other journalists here, they haven't reached out to me. On crime.
I mean, what is she, fucking Sean of the Gulf? You didn't reach out to me to say, to make sure I'm okay. Maybe because they're grown-ups and they watch, like, maybe they didn't watch your 9-hour live stream, or maybe they have some shit going on in their lives, or just maybe they don't have to do that. Like, you're actually keeping track of who reached out. So you're a victim, and now you're a victim because other people aren't reaching out to you about your victimhood. Okay.
Reached out to me. It is not a sin that behind the scenes, that there were days when I was angry at some of my fellow creators and that I fought battles for the victims behind the scenes that nobody will ever know, because I care about these victims and I have stood up for these victims for
So she's like, it's not a crime what I said in the messages, all the shit I talked.
years. Unlike some other people, behind the scenes, I am a fierce advocate. This whole thing about me being emotionally invested in the Lauren Matthias case is true. And if that is a fault, I own it. In fact, one of my private texts that I'm going to share now. Am I going to share this now?
Oh, she's sharing private texts. Oh.
It shows you just how invested I've been, and probably a little too emotionally invested sometimes. It'll also show you a bit of the color I have.
Oh.
I wrote this on JJ's birthday.
But I thought she didn't share private text.
I sent it to an ex-contractor. Grayson found it going through all my messages, and she said, "Look at this," and she sent it to me, so I have it. Sure, I have plenty of texts like this. Did you post it up? So it says, "I was frustrated of all the posts on JJ's birthday," and I said, "I'd just like a post by someone who simply states."
So this is her. I'll read it. It says, "I'd like a post by someone who simply states, this beautiful boy should be blowing out candles on a cake today, but thanks to a bunch of sick fucks, he isn't. Let's not forget a bunch of those people have no verdict nor charges. Fuck Chad. Fuck David Warwick. Fuck me. Fuck Melanie Pulowski. There's blank Zulima, blank 2, and blank all the shoulda, woulda adults out there. Fuck you all. May karma be a bitch." So she's like sharing a text in which she's like, Chad Daybell's a bad person. Fuck Chad Daybell. Whoa, that's so bold. That's so bold. A guy that murdered 2 children and is a fucking psychopath cult leader, right? Fuck him. That's very bold of you to say that in text message. You're a real fucking hero there. Good job, Lauren. We're all real proud of you.
This beautiful boy should be blowing out candles on a cake today, but thanks to a bunch of sick fucks, he isn't. Let's not forget that a bunch of those people have no verdict or no charges. Fuck Chad, fuck David Warwick, fuck Melanie Gibb, fuck Melanie Pulowski. And then there's this person in Zulema too. And all of the shoulda, woulda, coulda adults out there, fuck you all, may karma be a bitch. It's actually probably a great example of who I am behind the scenes.
Yeah.
That maybe people don't expect, because I don't show that on my channel. That doesn't mean I'm a fake person. When I'm talking to you guys, it means that there's a time and a place. And when I feel safe and I'm passionate and I'm angry behind the scenes and I feel something, I'm going to say it to someone I feel.
So it's behind the scenes, except now she's airing it. I look how mad I was. See, I was real mad at Chad Daybell. I hate people who kill children. See, I really care about the victims. And I'm really private about it, except when I'm sharing it on my live stream to show you guys how fucking bold I am and like caring. Oh yeah, look at me.
Safe to and trust, because they get me. And it helps me to release anger and feelings.
Oh yeah.
And emotion.
Therapy.
And if I'm writing
you need
something
therapy.
like that,
You need
it means I
therapy.
feel safe with you. And it means maybe I'm getting a little bit of therapy out of it, because it helps me to process the shit that I have to hear and deal with every day covering true crime, so I can deliver it professionally to all of you. I am not unscarred by the things I have seen in true crime.
No.
And I'm going to share some of those things, and I'm going to vent behind the scenes and in text for good and for bad.
Such a venter. She's so human.
I fought battles behind the scenes for years that no one will ever know about. And in the name of the people whose lives have been ripped apart. When you are covering a case for 5 years, it gets messy.
Oh, I bet.
But I can say the one thing I have done throughout the years is protected victims and defended them. And isn't it ironic that if I have done anything, it is standing up for people behind the scenes. Is that, and ironically, that's what I believe I am being punished for.
Oh yeah.
And rather than my so-called fellow journalists reaching out to find out what is truth and what is fiction, they decide to spread these lies to the point where long crime, again, without reaching out to me, someone discovers a private civil stalking injunction of mine, which means they clearly know a lot more than even maybe I do. And that they are willing to go put a camera request for pool in something that has been torturing me for months. That has caused me to consider ideation for the first time in my life. That has caused my little boy to need intervention. That has caused me to worry about the premature death of my husband that is older than me, who suffers from chronic.
Yeah, your husband's dying. Your kid's scarred for life. You're suicidal. We already heard this a million times. Blah, 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 blah.
Chronic condition. And he can barely appear on my YouTube channel anymore.
Oh.
I'm wondering where he is. Now you know.
Oh,
you can find him on Patreon where it's safe.
You can find, dude. She actually said that. You can find him hiding behind a paywall where he feels safe. He only feels safe when people are paying to hear him. He doesn't want to talk for free because he feels unsafe then, and he's going to die from diabetes if he's unsafe on our freebie. He doesn't give shit away from free. He's a doctor, goddammit, and you will pay. She actually said that behind the fucking paywall. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
I don't know how the media found out. Someone told them, and it wasn't me. But did a single one of their journalists, long crime journalists, reach out to me before doing this? No. In private text behind the scenes, I mean this sincerely, from the bottom of my heart. In private text behind the scenes, if something's going on, if you have seen something, and if I have hurt anyone's feelings, I am sincerely sorry.
No, you're not.
I am.
Jeez.
I've thrown up over this.
Okay.
I don't like.
Oh, you foam
hurting
up.
people.
Oh, okay. You're hurting Christina, but
To think that someone would take private texts that are meant to be private and they would share them makes me throw up.
Oh, God.
Because I don't want to hurt anyone. I'm sorry
You're so don't
if I've hurt you.
I'm sorry. Are you sorry to
My
Christina?
candidness in private texts. I know I've hurt people.
Okay.
I've already apologized to several people. Some have accepted my apologies, others haven't. That's their right. And admittedly,
And it's also not an apology, as somebody pointed out. If you're saying if I hurt someone, I'm sorry. That's not an apology. Clearly you did, right?
I still don't know what I've said. I don't know.
So then what are you sorry for?
I assume that some of you may have also had, I assume some of you may also have private texts that might hurt people's feelings too, especially taken out of context. I do not judge you for that.
Oh, I don't
In fact,
judge
for
you
those
for
who have
that.
called me annoying or a bitch behind the scenes, you are forgiven.
You're
For those who do
forgiven.
so publicly in comments, I might think that you are a jerk, but it is your First Amendment right.
Is your First Amendment right? You're trying to take away someone's First Amendment rights and you forgive them? Oh my God. Be more full of yourself. You
Is
can't.
it wrong for me to have a private opinion about any of you behind the scenes? Is that a sin? Does that mean I am now a witch? That I am now dark? To be stalked, tortured, destroyed? Let's see who else is dark. Please send me all of your private text messages. If I've hurt your feelings, I am sorry, but that it does not give you permission to start a smear campaign about me, to defame me, or get involved in torturous interference and lie about me.
Oh God. Oh God.
And it should not mean that you shouldn't come to me first to find out if any of what you are hearing is even true, because that is what true journalism is. If true journalism even exists anymore. But it sounds like rumors and lies are more entertaining in this true crime community than truth.
God. Oh God.
But because of the people who have come forward, which are several now, I am left aghast at the things that they are saying about me, which are completely false, malicious, and worthy of legal action.
Oh.
And then to think that I could solve this in a civil matter, quietly, silently, privately, behind the scenes. And now Law and Crime thinks that we should broadcast this for the world. So I guess the writing is on the wall. I have to do this live that I never, ever wanted to do.
Oh, never wanted.
In that Proton email that you guys saw, there were a few journalists that could have reached out to me then. One of these people, like I said, is a dear friend. You knew was false. You heard from her in her declarations. But did any of these other journalists
Susan
decide to
Hendrick.
reach out?
Yeah,
if it was true or not?
It's the same
Or
shit.
did they all just decide, hey, let's broadcast her stalking injunction because we don't like her, or because it's been a slow true crime month? Let's start.
Nobody's broadcasting this. Law and Crime tried to broadcast it. Nobody's broadcasting. You're the one broadcasting it. I had no idea who you were before this.
Streaming stalking injunctions. I didn't even know about that Proton email for months, which went to my spam folder until the victim called my husband and shared they had received it and knew it was not true. For months. But none of the so-called journalists who received it called me. None of the creators who knew called me. It's a group of women who call themselves the Seven Gatherers, shortened to the 7 Gs on the Stalker's TikTok account, taking the same name as Melanie Gibb, Zulema, and Lori Daybell. And if they are a better source to you about me, better source to you than me about myself, maybe you should question why that is.
Oh yeah.
I'm a good person.
We got it. We know you're a good person. You're a great person. Yeah. Okay. You said that part.
Diana's saying if you'd actually done anything, the person talking to Dylan would have said what it was. There was nothing. She told him to go look for something. Yeah, I know. There's been nothing. It's called coercive control and intimidation. And it's gone all the way up to the point where I had to dismiss my civil stalking injunction because that's how far it went.
Oh,
understand the signs. Understand what group bullying is. If you see it, don't be passive. If you're not standing, I learned.
How come she's not calling out the judge? How come the judge is the one that said this is all First Amendment protected? How come she's not saying anything about him? Like, shouldn't she be calling out him if she's like this upset?
I say it all the time. If you don't stand up for something, you fall for anything. I say that all the time. And if you see group bullying, and you think I want to get involved, and you stand to the side, you're falling for something.
Triangulation.
Find out. Be the person who asks the victim what's going on. Look for evidence.
Oh yeah. Okay.
My family has been going through hell because no one did.
Oh yeah, we're going through hell. It's so hard.
So what can you guys do? Be better. Be kind.
Oh, sorry.
Have empathy. Look for evidence.
Ooh.
Don't cyberbully.
No.
Learn what group bullying is. I've learned a lot. Mobbing. encourage people not to do such a thing. Help our teenagers. Teach them well, protect them.
Teenagers?
Anyway. This is the longest live I've ever done. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it'll be the longest live I ever do.
Okay. Oh, now time.
I pray to God I'll never have to go live this long again.
Time. Oh, it's funny. It's funny. There's a little lighthearted
Yeah.
moment. Time for some super chats. It's super
Thank you
chat.
to everyone.
Ooh, here's the super
Do
chat.
not go shame anyone after tonight. Do not support cancel culture.
I'm so sorry. Disgusting. Lauren, I love you.
Do not. Thank you, Becky.
10 memberships. 10 memberships.
Thank you.
Lauren, I know it's not much, but I'm thinking about you. Oh,
Thanks,
Dr.
Spunky.
Okay, thanks.
Guys, it's so
Spunky.
nice and looking.
It's not much, Lauren. You're not alone. Look at her. Look at her reading the chats. She's just like, in her head, she's thinking, ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. And she's like, thank you. These comments are the ones that meant the most to me. The ones that pay. They're the ones that meant the most to me. I love these people.
I'm reading them all, even though I'm not reading them out loud.
Oh, I'm reading them all. Just the ones that pay. Oh, so much courage. It takes so much courage and integrity to share this journey with us. Are people this retarded? Are people this retarded?
Lisa.
Did you really need me to say that this was fucked up for you to know that? I'm sorry. God bless.
Where do I go from here? I want to go. I want to be, so where did I want to go after a permanent stalking injunction was in place on Thursday? Going back to doing what I do best.
What's that?
Back to a regular life.
Oh,
And honestly, that's what I want to do. I just realized that I couldn't take it to the court,
why not?
so I had to take it here.
Why couldn't you take it to the court?
And I hope that maybe this can be my own little hearing and that I can do.
How come nowhere in this 9-hour stream did you ever mention that a judge told you that this was all First Amendment protected?
What? Thank you. I wanted to do after Thursday, which is move forward
Look at all these.
and to have people know the truth. I don't know if it'll end. And I think that's what I mostly want to talk about. I don't think this is going to end it. I'm actually scared.
Oh, I'm scared. You got
So
to.
what I wish I could
keep
do
the
is turn
grip
this off
going.
and go like this
Yeah. Okay. So scared.
and walk away. Thank you, Colby.
Colby
And have it be
Ryan was
over.
in there. Oh my God.
I don't think it's going to be over. And that's what I told. That's why I told all of you. I don't want to keep talking about it. That's not my plan, but I'm very scared.
Oh, you're so scared. Yep. Okay. we got it.
I'm very worried.
Yeah.
I'm even more scared now about retaliation.
Oh my God. What do you?
Um,
What's the retaliation?
But I didn't think I had a choice. And
What do you? What? Who's going to retaliate? Oh, me. I mean, you're not scared of Christina. She hasn't said or done anything about this. She hasn't retaliated at all. But she won't even talk to me. I try reaching out to her. But you're the one. You're the only one using your bully pulpit to affect other people.
so as scared as I am, I knew because I was scared that I had to do this live
Oh, I had to,
and let people know what was going on so that you guys know.
and then do a second one on Patreon.
What did someone say? There's so many sweet questions.
You're
sweet
incredible.
things.
Oh, that I'm just not going to read.
Okay. Well, I'm going down. Can we get from the good old Judge Boreski? Are you done yet? I thought that was really good.
Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah. So
So,
lighthearted moment.
so
She's not even reading any of
Uh,
these super chats. All these people paid all this money.
yeah, so funny.
Oh, super sticker. What the fuck is a super sticker? Somebody just paid $50 for a super sticker. What the hell is it? Do I have those? Do I want those? What the hell is a super sticker? I mean, talk about grifting. I don't even know what those are. Maybe I should open those up.
Okay, which one? Oh, sorry. Lauren, I probably read 10,000 motions and opposing motions in my life, and your attorney's work is excellent. That judge's ruling the media is suspicious. Yeah. Thank you. My attorney is excellent.
Oh, the media is suspicious. The judge is
Thank you,
suspicious.
Manuel. Thank you, Rainbow Rabbit Hole. Love your name. So yeah, I'm gonna rest easy tonight, knowing that I did this, and I'm scared. I hope things die down. Yeah, are you done yet? Can we be done? Can we please be done? I don't know why. Are we done yet? Please let us be done.
Please let us be done.
I don't know why we're keeping this up. So, guys, thank you.
And then she goes on duty run the next day or 2 days later. So she's not done.
The love of Grayson.
Love for Grayson. Oh my God, Grayson. People fall for this shit. Oh my
Guys,
God.
you're the best. Is there anything else? I think we did it all, right, Grayson? We planned a show. You did. I can't believe how many kind people. I can't believe how many.
Yeah, look at all the donos. Okay.
Campaign page. Grayson, what's her handle? It's with _KK. Just a K and a K. Go support her too. Rather than spend our time trying to get rid of people and cancel. I hate cancel culture. Go spend your time supporting people that deserve it.
Okay.
Life _with _KK. She talks about group cyberbullying.
Oh, go,
she really helped me.
Go listen to her. Go listen to people who agree with me. Go listen to them.
And then, if you want to know who I am, watch my Mormon stories.
Yes.
Part 1 and part 2.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. More turtle chats.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna regroup. I'm
100,
gonna be honest. Grace and I are exhausted, but we're probably
Someone had $100 super chat there. She couldn't even read it.
not gonna sleep. We're gonna look at each other and be like, "Oh, you want to pose the question?" Okay, so Grayson just asked me a question, but she answered it. So this is cool. Yeah, well, she asked me a question. What I learned from this, but I actually want to share your answer. You said you've learned what? Be more empathetic for things online and not to believe it just because somebody said it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Lauren's lawyer is outstanding. Yeah.
I mean, that's a good point. We shouldn't believe her just because she said it. That's a big thing. A lot of people took this woman's victimhood seriously at first, and that's why it turned into a thing.
Go ahead.
Great.
Oh, my question? I mean, I've learned a lot. Full disclosure, I think I'll be able to better answer that question later.
Okay.
Because a lot of the things I'm feeling are actually negative. I feel like I can't trust people. I feel like I can't talk to people. I feel like I question myself.
Okay. Yep.
Strengths that I thought I used to carry.
Mm-hmm.
So give me.
All right.
I've learned how important it is for stalking injunctions to remain private. But I think I already knew that. It's gonna be this long, including me.
Okay. You're
nobody. So.
Okay. 1 minute
those
left.
Stuck around. Thanks.
1 minute left. It will be done.
Thank you, Ozzy. People remember Lauren was just a journalism mom, a journal mom in a true crime group when she made many of these friends.
She's just
she
a
didn't
mom.
have a high profile and she wasn't very guarded. I wasn't.
Oh, she's just a regular.
And I thought I could keep it that way.
Just a journal
That's what I'm most
mom.
comfortable being. Is just, yeah. All right, guys. I love you all.
Okay.
I'm not going to, I think that question where you go from here is making me nervous. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to press end stream and we'll see where it goes from there.
Okay.
But I shared.
You shared.
And if I don't mention this again, just know that I'm trying to. I care about hidden true crime. I don't want to keep talking about this.
Okay.
But I feel safer knowing that everybody knows.
I feel safer on Patreon.
Thanks, you guys. We'll see you. Bye.
Oh my God. She finally put us out of our fucking misery. Let's see the comments. Any good comments here? What are the most recent comments? Are people falling for this? Not a single tear shed. I wanted to keep this private. Bullshit. You telling people to stand up against this, but you completely folded when you found out the hearing would be public. It's rare for these injunction hearings to be public, but it happens. Did your attorney not explain this to you? I suspect you dropping it had nothing to do with your son. This 9-hour live stream of you crying in bed and talking about being suicidal was much more damaging than a public hearing would be. If you thought your case had any actual merit, you would have finished what you started. Exactly. Did you say you went on a date with your doctor while married to John, or was that okay? You know. Wow, no wonder you don't want law and crime to video. Once all the truth and both sides are seen, this is disgraceful behavior from both of you. In my opinion, to throw an innocent child into it is also disgraceful. Yeah. Oh man, she is annoying. All right. Head on a platter. You know, that's just a saying. No one literally is going to put your head on a platter. Exactly. This is just a bad Yelp review that you're pissed off about. Oh, you know, I watched 4 hours of this shit. Somebody says, I've been a follower for a while. For the sake of your family, get off YouTube. Right. She reminds me of Lori Vallow personality in the video regarding police officers talking to her about restraining orders. Who does? Nine hours, and most of the stalker and harassing behaviors is coming from Lauren. You can't be this serious. Way to crawl. These were not what the comments were like initially. Like, we have effectively changed. It's got 400,000 views, but we have effectively changed public opinion on this. I do feel like we have done a good thing here by exposing this woman. So anyway, that's the end of her stream. We'll be watching more Duty Ron tomorrow night on the live show, and we'll be getting into some of that along with some other stuff. But let's do some grifting. We got Let's see what the chat is saying. Okay, we're going to start with here. Felicia sends $5, goes, Gay Jeff is from Karen's text. I kissed Gay Jeff and Loophole Lawyer made it look like Higgins is saying it. Oh, I see. Okay. Michaela sends $10, goes, have you done any stories on the Gypsy Rose grift? I don't think so. They have medical documents. She needed the procedures. Her mom did. That's why no doctor has been sued. I don't know much about it. Lucy sends $10, goes, Turtle, please Google Jigsaw horror character to see Lauren's Botox lookalike. Jigsaw horror character. Okay, I'll do that. I mean, not the cheeks, definitely the cheekbones. I guess I can see that. I can see that. The cheekbones for sure. But other than that, not so much. Thank you. Next, Amy sends $5, goes, hi, Daddy. I'm sad I have to miss the Halloween party, but I hope everyone has an amazing time. We will. Thank you very much, Amy. Kristen sends $10 and goes, on a live stream, Lauren told an embarrassing story where she accidentally attended a private party that was congratulating the prosecution team on the Chad Daybell conviction. Okay. Jerusha sends $10, goes, content daddy. Has anyone asked a hidden true crime 100,000 play button? Has anyone seen her 100,000 play button? Anyone? I don't know. I don't have a real one either. I got one the BLT made me, but that's all I got. Mariana sends $15, goes, dono for continuing that brow Botox, doctor. Well, thank you, Mariana. Hopeful sends $25, goes, I love these daytime streams. I'm still waiting to hear the threats. Yeah, I waited 9 hours and 9 minutes and never came. Woohoo Worldwide sends $25 and goes, yo, Dr. Turtleboy, hoping you can triangulate this dono into a coercively controlled lunch. This is a much needed public service you are providing. Grifting on the grifters. Woohoo to you. Well, thank you, Woohoo Worldwide. Next. So a couple cash apps here, bang out. Lindsay sends $10 and goes, Turtle love. Well, thank you very much, Lindsay. Katie sends $10 and goes, please change YouTube handles back to regular. Thanks. YouTube change chat. YouTube. I don't know how that works. I don't know how to do that. I don't think we changed anything. So Miss Kelly sends $5, goes, looking good. Can we call you Brow Daddy now? You can call me whatever you want to call me. We love you. We respect and appreciate how you don't farm out your legwork to other people. And I never will. Well, thank you. Melanie sends $5 and says, this is the content I crave, Brow Daddy. Well, I'm happy that I can be the source of your cravings and help you out with some daytime daddy, whatever. So anyway, guys, so that's it for today. Shorter one today. I got to get back to it. I got a bunch of shit to do before the Halloween party, but I hope you guys enjoyed part 5 of my YouTube presentation. Tomorrow night, we'll definitely talk about some more shit on the, about this, the duty you're on thing. Maybe we'll revisit the first 2 hours. But yeah, other than that, guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys for the support. Remember to smash that subscribe button for me. And we'll see everybody either tonight for the Halloween party or for the next episode of Turtle Boy Live tomorrow night. All right. Peace to you, bum crease people.
It calls for data including